Guys, it's official. I need to rant for YouTube. Okay, I have a confession. This fringe is fake. Speaking of fake, you know what I hate? Is that every single time someone finds out about one of my diagnoses, they just start like faking it. Bro, why? Do you know how many times this has happened to me? Context, basically, when I was at school, so basically, if you know me, you'd know I have, wait, actually, not everyone knows this, who knows me, but basically, I have, something called Tourette syndrome, which is where you make uncontrollable movements and sounds, and I don't like pointing it out because now you're just gonna notice it, but basically, it doesn't happen 24/7, but basically, yeah. I was at school, and when I was at school, I was stressed with school, so it's like really bad, and I could not hide it, so I just made it a thing. Like, sorry, when I talk about it, it gets worse. That's how it works anyway. Do you guys like my nails? Inspired. Anyway, when I was at school, I had this girl, yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, I researched Munchausen's. I don't have an issue with people with Munchausen's. I just want to know why they keep targeting me. That's my problem. Why'd y'all target me? Out of all people, find your own thing. Anyway, so this girl, yeah, she goes up to me and she goes, "Oh, I have Tourette syndrome as well." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you do?" Because you know what it's like when you're constantly like making sounds and everyone's bullying you, saying you're faking it. And then this girl comes up to me and says she has it too. So I was like, oh my gosh, somebody who can understand me. And to put more context, I'm in a special school. So it's not like, compared to mainstream schools, special schools have like 5 people per classroom or some crazy small number compared to normal schools, which have like, from what I remember, like 25 people in one class. How the heck do you get that many people in one classroom? No. Anyway, that's like, whoa. Anyway, so she's like, she literally goes to me and goes, "Oh, I've got Tourette's too." Then she starts faking it. And I was like, see, this is the part. I did not believe that she was faking it until she started adding other things that I have. And then the things that she said about what she had, which I did not tell her that I had these things, but she made false information. Example, she said that every single time she had a head tick, that was one of her DID switches. And also to add on, I already knew that I had it when I was younger because school therapists and other therapists were trying to get me diagnosed, but obviously you can't get diagnosed until you're 18, so there's more context to that. She literally was saying like such false information, but I didn't think about it until it was like, that doesn't make sense. If you get a head twitch, that doesn't mean you're like, that doesn't make sense. And she said every single time. She didn't say that that was what it looked like. She just said every single time that it's a switch. I was like, what the? Nah, bro. I was like, okay, this is starting to get a little weird now. I'm just going to go the other direction because it's starting to get weird. It's starting to get weird, bruv. Anyway, so I was like, I was still being friends with her. And then I leave school because I was in mental health crisis and they didn't let me go back to school, which is a stupid idea because I wanted to stay out of school anyway. When I left, she starts going, "Oh yeah, Billy was faking it. She was faking it. She's an attention-seeking," swear word, I'm not saying it because I don't want to. She starts, that's when you know. And the thing is, there were kids at school that found out she was faking things. So she turns it around, and that's what everyone always does, every single time. Then, a second time, yeah, a few years later, in care, there was this girl, yeah, and we became like best friends. But when basically I have this type of care thingy that's like I wasn't allowed to be left alone. I'm more out of that now, so I can be left alone. But I still need 2 staff. Anyway, that's weird. I don't know why that's still there. I say that, but I kind of do. Anyway, so when she first got here, so for some reason in care places, they always say everyone's fucking diagnosis or whatever's happening, and they say it so obviously. Like, I don't want people to know when I have a seizure basically. And then every single time I have a seizure, Every single time, they're always like, bro, don't get me started yet. I'm not aware when I have my seizures, but I know about it from other people. They go, oh yeah, Billy's having a seizure, she's having a seizure. They all get the other stuff and they're like, oh guys, come here, she's having a seizure. Other staff to try and keep me safe, but it's like they yell it down the fucking hall. First of all, I'm not an epileptic, it's not that deep. Secondly, why are you getting a crowd? I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they, because the thing is, when I come out of it, there's like multiple of them there, and I'm like, I'm not dying, bro. Non-epileptic seizures are not actual seizures. Like, I can have one that can last for hours and I'll be fine as long as I'm on my side. I don't need a whole audience here. Even if I had epilepsy, I don't think I need an audience. That's not going to exactly help. Anyway, so like, when that girl first came, yeah, I had a seizure. She finds out about it. And the thing is, about being in care, like, everything's written down. Your diagnosis is your everything. So where does she go? She starts faking a seizure. And I don't know if she saw me having it or not. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where it happened. But somewhere down the line, she found out. Minutes later, like, she starts faking it. They call in an ambulance. And then the ambulance is like, no. And like, bro, this carried on. And then it was kind of weird because she said she was diagnosed with Tourette's. But then this is the part where it gets weird. She would randomly make videos. It was the part where she was like, out of nowhere, she'd start ticking. And then like, but it was the part where she'd like cover her mouth to stop her Tourette's, and then she'd randomly go, okay, I feel mean saying this because I love her, but she'd randomly cover her mouth to stop her tics. And that would, like, if you have Tourette's, if you tick, like, covering your mouth is not going to stop it. It's just going to make it worse. Like, if I was to cover my mouth, that would not work, first of all, because sometimes you can usually feel it, but if you cover your mouth, that's not going to stop you from ticking. And then it was when it would come out of nowhere, then it would stop. And also she'd lose track in what she was saying, which made it really obvious, because basically, I'm not saying that this means you're faking Tourette's or faking tics. It doesn't, because sometimes with Tourette's, when you tick, it can catch you off guard and it can make you forget what you're saying. But every single time, it'd be talking about something, ticking, then getting distracted. Like, it's unnatural, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's that one that was weird. And then it was autism as well. It was basically anything that I said that I had. People fake it. Then I moved placements to here, and I hope they don't hear this. But basically, I didn't want to say anything. But then it was when they snooped around, disrespected my privacy, yeah, and found out about me having DID, and I did not want them. I did not want anyone to know about that. Which I think my coping strategy is to now post about it, because I'm pissed off. They were like, oh, this is really cool. Oh, that is so cool. You have like multiple people living in your head and they can like take over. Oh, that's so cool. I get how it looks from the outside, but you don't even want to know the shit that you have to go through. No. What do you mean? And so I tried to make it light, and I go, yeah, they can kind of help me. Like, one of them, her name's Holly, she can kind of help me when I'm struggling to clean my room. That's the only good thing about it, I think. Like, I try and make it light, but even more context. I have like an age regression TikTok account, and with age regression, those two things can pop up. Like, it was DID or OSDD and age regression. They combine somehow, because I don't know, the same communities, you can find them crossing over all the time. People who do age regression commonly have DID, usually in the case. But this is the part that like starts to make me tweak out now. How many times am I gonna have to go placement, school, other placement for people? Stop it. I usually only talk about this because I want people to understand me better, because I commonly have like really weird situations, so I have to explain it sometimes, but it's so annoying. It's like, but anyway, so bro goes, oh, that is so cool, I wish I had that. And I'm like, it's not that cool, but it's like, I guess, whatever. Then bro makes friends with somebody else who thinks they may have it, who's in the process of getting a diagnosis. And I got really interested. I was like, oh my gosh, because I've never talked to anybody who's like that. So I was like, can I make friends with them too? And so we made friends with them. And then he started educating my friend on it. And I was like, okay, it's starting to get a bit weird because I don't want him to know everything. And then after that, he starts pretending like he has it. And it's making me angry. Also, to give even more context, staff keep saying everyone's backstories for no reason. Like, they say my backstory's out in the open. Excuse me, there are other people around. Anyway, you know you have to go through extreme rapid childhood trauma. Not just like one traumatic memory, multiple in childhood. And like, even more context as well, why do I need to do that? It's stressing me out, bro. Can people stop? It's getting on, because at first I was like, okay, it's not really affecting me. It doesn't really hurt anyone. Just let people fake things if they want to, as long as it makes them happy. And now it's starting to affect me mentally. Like, I can't talk to people anymore properly. Because I don't know. I can't give anyone any information about me. If they want to add me on anything, no. The answer's no. And the thing is, I already told this person not to snoop around. And they keep doing it. And then they keep finding out more about me. It's just annoying. When can I live without people, like, copying me, faking the things that I have? Like, this is a rant, so I'm going to vent too. Do you know what it's like? No, you don't. To grow up in such shitty conditions that you develop such a thing. Like, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but no, that's not okay. I went through so much growing up, and even I remember some of it. And I don't like that I remember it, but that's why age regrets to heal. But you shouldn't do that. Because you can't just go around pretending like you have some disorder that's like caused by something so big. I shouldn't do any of that, but it's like, I don't know, I don't trust anyone, because that was the last person I'd expected to come from. It's now stressing me out. Can I be normal or not? Like,
Y'all, I'm showing y'all this wall right now. Do you see this? It's giving.
When's the last time? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? I have to do like a room tour. It's me. You see the resemblance, don't you?
Let me know if you want a Melanie Martinez merch haul. I have so much Melanie Martinez merch. Look, this is not giving. I need to make like a whole video on like Melanie. Like, look at her. Stunning. Slade. Giving.